Okay, welcome to part 3 of our little mini album series. So I have covered it. I completely covered it, and I applied a little hook dealy for putting stuff on the spine. And I have covered parts of the inside, the parts that need to be pre-covered. So what I did is I covered the first page, the back of the first page, and then this page stays blank because you're going to put some stuff on there, so you want to be able to cover the hinges up. And then cover the back of that page, and then that's one whole set, okay? So all you're going to do is leave the one inside page uncovered, okay? So let's start here because that's going to be real easy. What you're going to do is you're going to have a sheet of paper that is, let me see if I can find it here. It's going to be 4.5 by 6 1/4, and you're going to score it on the 4.5 side at 4. Okay. Then you fold that hinge, and you're going to do 2 per page. Okay. They're both the same size, both the same score mark. So for the whole book, you need 6. Okay, so now we have our page here. We have our 2 flaps. What we're going to do is apply one, put the adhesive on there, and we're going to apply this one to the top. So we're going to go ahead and put it fairly close to the top so that it flaps up like this. Okay, and then the second one, put your hinge on it, and then apply this one fairly close to the bottom. Just like so, and then they seal up like that. So then when you open it, this is where you want to put your paper, and now it's going to be a little bit smaller measurement than what the other ones were. So you just want to, if you already cut them all down, you just want to just trim a little hair off of it so that it's just a teeny bit smaller and fits with inside of those flaps, just like that. And then now you can see why you didn't want to cover that one first, because then if you did, then your flaps would be showing, and you don't want that. Okay, and then so you go around and you put those things all around on those 3 empty pages there. Okay. And then we need to do a pocket, but we're going to do those in a minute. Okay, so we've got that flap there. And I think I forgot to cut the pocket. So let's do a teeny bit of measuring first here. You can see how I figured it out. Okay, I want my pocket to be 2 inches high, so I'm going to cut it 2.5 by 6 1/4. So 2.5 by 6 1/4, and I'm going to need 3 of those for my book. Okay. 2.5. 2.5. If you want a deeper pocket, make yours a little bit wider. And then, oh, nope, it can't be 6 1/4. I need to add an inch to each side, so it's going to be 7 1/4 because I need a flap to make the pocket. So 7 1/4. Just like that. So 2.5 by 7 1/4, and then we're going to stick it in our scoreboard, and we're going to score it at 1/2 inch on both long sides, and then stick it in there at the 2.5 and score it at 2. So it'll look like that. Scored at 1/2, 2, and then 1/2 inch again. 1/2 inch. So essentially you're scoring it at 1/2 inch on 3 sides. Okay. Then take and cut out your... One thing I did forget about is that I shouldn't have put down that page until I put down the pocket, but oh well. Just like that. And then I always like to make sure that my bottom flap comes up over the 2 sides. It will help from things obstructing it. Okay. Then we take our book, and I'm just going to see if I can pull this up carefully. Whoops. Okay, I won't be using this piece again, but seems I can get it up easy enough. And I'll just get a new piece. Okay, so what you want to do is put your pocket down first, and you also want to make sure that when you place your pocket that it is not going to obstruct your fold. So you want to put it up just a little higher than your fold so that you can still fold it up. Just like so. Okay. Then you're going to take your piece for your pocket, and we're going to cut it so that it fits inside of your pocket. And the reason that you do that is because then it covers the flaps and allows things to go in a little bit more easy too. Okay, so now it fits inside the pocket, nicely covering the flaps of the pocket. Just like so. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and do that to all 3 of those pockets. Okay, and then you're also going to want to cover both sides of those and this if you want to. Okay, so that's that. Now let's make these ones because they're all the same. So once you know how to do one, you can do the whole thing. So let's put these aside. Now, to make the flap that goes on here, what you have is a piece of paper that is 9 by 7, and on the 7 side you're going to score it at 1/2 inch on both sides. And then on the 9 side, you're going to score it at 3 3/4 and 7 1/2. Okay? And then all you're going to do is simply remove the 1/2 inch flap from everything above this little 2 inch mark. I'll show you what I mean. Okay. I just take mine part of the way down to it because I don't want to ruin it. Jeez, I'm already needing to replace the blade. It's insane. I hate how often I have to replace these blades. Okay. And then we put it in here again. And we cut this like so. And so this is what you're left with. A piece of paper that looks like this. Okay? What you're then going to do is do your first fold, and then this side is going to fold up into there, and these little flappy dealies are going to fold into there, and that is how we create our friend the pocket. Okay, then we place these down with a little bit of adhesive. I always press the middle first and then work out. And then this piece here gets adhesive. And this whole guy gets attached, centered right on this page, just like that. And then there you have it. So it flaps like this, and then you have a pocket. So you're going to cover this part, you're going to cover this part, and you cover here and the pocket. Okay? And then this stays blank. This gets covered, and this gets covered. And then you're going to cover all of these. And then on the back side, this gets another pocket just like this. Okay? So I'm going to work on it, and then I'm going to come back and show you the finished project. Okay?